Obama's turn at the Democratic National Convention tonight.
And on every issue, the choice you face won't just be between two candidates or two parties. It will be a choice between two different paths for America.
Tonight, President Obama made his pitch to the American people as to why he should be re-elected.
And he told voters they face the clearest choice of any time in a generation.
But I don't believe that another round of tax breaks for millionaires will bring good jobs to our shores or pay down our deficit. I don't believe that firing teachers or kicking students off financial aid will grow the economy or help us compete with the scientists and engineers coming out of China. After all we've been through, I don't believe that rolling back regulations on Wall Street will help the small businesswoman expand or the laid-off construction worker keep his home. We have been there, we've tried that, and we're not going back. We are moving forward, America. Our problems can be solved. Our challenges can be met. The path we offer may be harder, but it leads to a better place. We've blunted the Taliban's momentum in Afghanistan, and in 2014, our longest war will be over. A new tower rises above the New York skyline. Al-Qaeda is on the path to defeat, and Osama bin Laden is dead.
The president's speech wraps up what has been a very energetic convention.
And just like with the Republicans, Wisconsin played an important role tonight. Charles Benson has been in Charlotte all week and joins us live as the convention wraps up. Charles.
The convention is officially over, but it was a night of big speeches, starting with Vice President Joe Biden saying America is coming back and not going back. But this was the night for President Obama. At one point, he did mock Republicans for wanting more tax cuts for the wealthy, adding, quote, "I've cut taxes for those who need them." This was his night tonight, but 2 months from tonight, the country will find out if it was the right speech. President Obama tried to convince the country the path he's offering may be harder, but he believes it leads to a better place. Wisconsin Democrats agree.
When you see this and you talk about the facts and you look at that, I think people are going to be fired up, and I'm ready to go back and tell the story.
White House Communications Director Dan Pfeiffer tells me it's all about messaging, especially after Paul Ryan was added to the ticket.
What it did do is it fleshed out for everyone, put meat on the bones about exactly what a Romney-Ryan presidency would be like in terms of turning Medicare into a voucher system.
We're backstage as Tammy Baldwin takes center stage. She's going to use her 6 minutes here to try to convince the country that Wisconsin looks a lot different than the Wisconsin Paul Ryan talks about.
I fought to make Wall Street play by the same rules as Main Street. President Obama fought for that reform. Mitt Romney wants to repeal it.
They're celebrating now in Charlotte, but tomorrow they go home and work the next 60 days to try to re-elect the president. They're also hoping to get a bump and a jump out of this convention. A bump in the polls and a jump in the job numbers that come out tomorrow.
The thing that I see as a mayor is I see a vision, I see a plan here. I see a plan that's going to help cities.
So this convention is now in the history books. One other final Milwaukee connection, former Milwaukee Archbishop, now the Cardinal in New York City, Timothy Dolan, also gave the closing prayer here. Mike and Carol, you'll remember he did the same thing for the Republicans down in Tampa.
Yes, we do remember that. You know, Charles, now that both conventions are over, how do you think their campaigns are going to look different here in Wisconsin?
Look at two things, travel time and TV ads. How much time will these candidates spend in the state of Wisconsin? 4 years ago, Barack Obama was here a lot, was here in Wisconsin a lot, with huge rallies, especially in Madison. Both Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan have already been there more than Obama and Biden. The other thing, TV ads. In Ohio alone, since April to August of this year, 50,000 TV ads have been run in that state alone. We have not seen that kind of resources spent here in Wisconsin. That could change because it's all going to come down to what's going to happen here in the next 60 days. Mike and Carol?
It will be fascinating to observe both campaigns. Charles, thank you very much.